welcome to the K&I Car Show. We're doing a live broadcast this week. We've got a couple of cars I found on the street. I love spotting cars on the street and getting a little shot of them. And found two this week that are pretty cool. Two very different cars, though. One is a good old American car, but it's made in Australia, but it's an American car. And the other is the Mercedes. You know how they are, man. But so let's start the show, man. Let's get, I saw this 58 Ford. It's old four-door car here, and next to Carry, I think is the name of the place. But they did a good job with this, man. A nice little mild customization, you know, some modern wheels, and it's kind of a purple and white. And what do you think about this car, man? Have you ever seen one like this, Isaac?
I have. What I like about it is the combination of modern and classic. You know, they weren't scared on, throwing the modern hubs or whatever you want to call those, mags, wheels, whatever the fuck on there. They look really good, man. The car looks like it's got some power. I wish you're able to get a shot under the hood. What do you think it's got under there?
I caught him driving down the street later on. It sounded kind of modern, you know. It's a big V8, that's for damn sure. But I couldn't find the guy when he was in one of these shops, and then later on I saw him cruising through the strip there. But I got a few shots of the car.
Right-hand drive. I mean, man, I can't get over the right-hand drive. I was just talking with Kai about it. I think it was today. It's just the whole. I don't know, just the whole parking it. They can't get close to the curbs, the judging. You got to be really careful you don't clip somebody. That is a beautiful car. It's got a great paint job, beautiful body work, man. But it's like a wide body. I'd be so afraid I would just sideswipe the crap out of somebody with that thing, man.
It can be done. I like that purple interior too, man.
That purple interior is really nice. That's a great shot.
You get accustomed to driving on the left side of the road and parking on the opposite side. It after a while it's ingrained in you, but it does take a little second. You're using the other side of the brain, I guess, the right side of the brain, trying to. I've adjusted to it quite a bit. The thing that always gets me is the turn signals and the wipers are on the wrong side. That's what every time I go to turn, I hit the wipers, So that's the one thing that throws me off. Or trying to cross the street, you look the wrong way when you do that. But this 58. Oh, go ahead, man.
No, go ahead. What about this 58, man?
I love these little fake hood scoops that they put on there, man. They did that for 1958. I think they changed it in 1959 and took that off, but I like that little detail, man. This is the one we covered before. It's my uncle's 58 Fairlane, Yeah, it's my old Pontiac in the background there. Yeah, it's both cars are old four-door cars. This car could actually, I think, pretty easily be as nice as that one. A few little rust spots fixed up, clean it up, wheels, little paint job on it. Yeah.
This is the thing, man. This is what if you're gonna live over in New Zealand or Australia or anywhere that's not America, and you're gonna buy an American car, I'm gonna want the left-hand drive. It's an American style American car. It looks cool that it's a Ford and all that kind of stuff, but the right-hand drive, just something about it, man. I just can't get down.
Throws you off, huh?
Yeah,
you get accustomed to it. You forget all about it. I can't. I've driven so much for the right hand and the left hand now. It doesn't bother me. I just want to get a car with a steering wheel right in the center, man. Just go ahead.
Yeah,
and
but see, I'm just
right
saying, you got the whole feel right now. You're looking at it, you're like, oh, that's a nice American car. That's American muscle right there. Nice, I wonder what's.
I'm sure it came out of Australia, though.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's why it's an American car, but for the Australian market, they built. It may have been built in New Zealand. I don't know. They had a few plants around here in Thames and stuff where they make cars, but a lot of these American-looking cars. It's an American car. They just changed the steering wheel. So
those kids
but they made them in Australia.
Those kids on those bikes, man, they look like they were sizing you up, man. They were waiting for you to trip so they can just go and take some out of your wallet real quick, man. They're just sitting there watching you, man. Did you see them?
You
They're
sure
like
they were
off
looking at
to
the car?
There's some kids like off to the left looking at them, scoping you out on the bikes, man. There's like, wait for this fool to trip on the curb while he's paying attention to the car, and I'm gonna jack his wallet.
Oh man, this is,
Look at
and
him.
we're not. We're up in Northland. There, it's not too far from this town, Kaikoai, where they the kids beat up Santa Claus because he didn't have enough candy with him. So
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
that's.
The kids don't play there. That's what I'm saying, man. Those kids look pretty serious. That's all I was saying. I was pointing it out.
I think
man.
we're doing
I'm pretty
we're doing a
observant.
show in Kaikoai. Not too. We're doing a show in Kaikoai, a comedy show, pretty soon here, and I think I might wear my Santa Claus suit, man. It's almost Christmas time, you know. Challenge them to a fight, man.
Just tempt fate. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the? Oh man.
You know Kaikoai, right?
Yeah, I know Kaikoai.
Yeah, that's where.
I like Kaikoai a lot.
Yeah. I like the people. I like them too, man.
So what was the other car you found on the street?
It was a 1963 Mercedes 190 SL, the old Roadster. And it's right up the hill, you know. And I talked to this guy, the video is good, okay, but you can't really see the lines all that well on it. It's a really, really pretty car, very European. And I talked to the guy, and he said he'd owned it since 1985.
Oh wow!
And I said, you know, these cars have gone up quite a bit, you know. And he's like, oh, really? I'm not aware of that. He says, I had no idea that they were expensive, and they were selling for like $300,000 US dollars. So I don't know how much he paid for it, but he said he wasn't planning on selling it. But if I told him how much they were actually going for, he might have gone for it. But
wow,
yeah, man, I love the old Mercedes. Though, you know, I like
it.
the
It's
American
very subtle
stuff. Yeah, I like the American cars, you know, the muscle cars, the old 1950s cruisers and all. But I really appreciate the European stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know somebody who owns one of these too, and they never drive it. It sits in their garage, you know.
Oh wow! What is that? What is that on the glove box? That little gauge on the glove box.
Oh, that's a clock, huh?
Okay.
You know, I was looking at that. I don't know if that came with it. Here's one right here. It's the Mercedes. Here's one for sale in the States. 1960. Look at that price, man. It's negotiable.
You know what I like about it is those lines right there. It's very subtle. It's like it folds over. You know, it's like it's folded over. It's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet, man. But it's very subtle, and then that's it.
The one that came before this was not before. It was actually the 300 SL. It came with the gull wing doors. You know what I'm talking about? Like they open up like this. Those are cool. I think they're going for over $1 million now. But I love those cars, man. This has a very similar look to it, though. Same designer.
That's a pretty car. That's a pretty car. See now, but I would put some rims on it.
Put some rims on. I don't know, 190. Put some big cloud wheels on it.
I'd still put some rims on it, man. The thing is, you know. It's dope, but just like that first car that we were looking at, man, they threw those rims on it and it was gorgeous. There was on the our page, if you go, Kai, to our Facebook page, I put an advertisement up for this live, and it's a picture of what was it? Oh, the yellow
the Chevy
car.
truck. The yellow.
car.
Yeah, the two minis.
Yeah, the two minis.
The little traveler vans.
Yeah, one's green and one's yellow. If you can see that and just save that picture and bring it up, or just bring up that post. That I saw that, and that's a classic me and you car argument right there. Like, you know what I mean? You'd probably go for the original look, and I think that restored look is so fucking cool, man. Look at that. I thought of you the second I saw that.
I do like the original stuff too, man. I like the original stuff, man. I don't know what it is about it, man. You can't beat how it came from the factory to me. I don't know. But you can't. I wouldn't mind, like I was saying, take one of that yellow one right there and put one of those Honda VTEC engines in it, man, and get you, I don't know, close to 200 horsepower in that little thing, man. And you can just burn the tires all day long, man.
That's what I'm saying. And you can do that right now with your yellow Mini, because your yellow Mini isn't that special, right?
It's too yellow. Isn't that special? Yeah, it's an all original car, man. It's do you see how shiny that paint is?
But look, so is that one. Paint. So is that one. That one's all original.
Which one?
And the green one that they obviously upgraded to the yellow. It looked like it started
the one up top, it's probably been repainted and the whole bit, and engine work and engine rebuild. This car has mine has about 42,000 miles on it, original miles, with original paint, original interior. It's extremely original, man. I could buy another one for like $3,000-$4,000 and do that, you know.
Do that to it, yeah.
Yeah. Put the fender flares on there, the wider wheels, the bigger and wider wheels, you know, and put the better brakes.
This one looks like it's bigger than what you have, like longer, right?
It's a little longer, yeah. A little van that they made, a little truck. Yeah, they lengthened it a little bit, and yeah, I like them, man. They made them. I think they're called the Traveler. Yeah.
I wonder what's the back like? What is it called? The Mini Traveler? Can you type that in, Kai? Mini Traveler? I wonder what the back is like, the dimensions, because I think that'd be pretty cool, man. Like it looks like it'd be actually pretty roomy.
It's tiny though, man. It's more roomy than the car version, the sedan, little sedan, but it's not. I've been in the back of them, and you do have a little more room, you know. I might can stretch out and lay down in there if I turn sideways, but those things are even tiny though. But, I kind of like those too. They're a little oddball, you know.
Yeah, I kind of dig it.
Yeah, the Mini Traveler, man. I love it. Those have the windows in them too, man. The little woody wagon ones there with the wood on the side and all that, man. I like them, man. I like the original stuff, and I do like the original stuff, but I don't mind a nice little hot rod too. But I have a hard time taking one apart and destroying an original look to it. You know what I'm saying? It's because you never get it back, man. It's hard you can't reverse it. It can't be truly reversed. Not the original paint, original wheel, original interior. You know, once you start molesting it, man, it's just like. Yeah, I like that, man. I like that little Mini Traveler with the woody side. I love the roof rack and the whole bit. It's kind of like a little surfing mobile, you know, a little surfing car.
It is. I like the yellow one better, but yeah, I think
I like the spotlights on the front, man. That's kind of a rally racing kind of thing, man.
Is that those are side mirrors? Those look like
in the front on the grill.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Huge spotlights.
Those are pretty cool.
I like the fender mirrors too, but they're difficult to adjust. You could probably just about reach it with your long arms, man. Out on the hood, on the thing. But that's the thing when you put them on the fenders, you have to get out of the car to adjust it. You know.
Yeah. Cool, man. Well, yeah, man. Those are cool. So you were up in Kaikoura. You saw that. Where'd you see the Mercedes at? Right by the house.
Yeah, a block away. I was walking up to the pharmacy there, and it's right there by the community center. And yeah, man, it's
You gotta start asking these people to open the hoods, man, and to let you hear the car. You know, get some engine footage. You know.
Yeah, I need to do all that, man. I'm just passing by. Sometimes just to take a quick shot of it. Yeah, I need to get a little more detail on. The guy didn't. He wanted to talk about his car a little bit, but he ran to get out of the way. You know what I'm saying? He did not want to be in the shots or anything like that. I was like, that's okay. I understand. You know, so I didn't want to push too much. Yeah. But I guess I could have looked at the engine and stuff. Maybe even taken a ride in it, man. I don't know. I need to do a little more of that.
But I've
been so busy, man. I was running to go do something and it came right back. I shouldn't have even stopped to do that. I didn't even have time to do that, but I did it, man. It was a very quick video. I actually slowed it down in the editing, man.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm glad you did, though, man. I've been stuck in this house, man. For like a whole week, we've been getting that kitchen remodeled, and it's just, I feel like a prisoner, man. We're stuck in the room. Every time we leave the room, we got to put our masks on, and, it's like, it's just, I don't know.
We had one case this week, or last week, I think. That's about it.
1 in every 100 people over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's starting to get like herpes.
Right. All right, man. You want to play Stump Isaac, man?
Yeah, man, let's play Stump Isaac, man. Let's do
All right,
this.
it's time to stump Isaac. This is a game where I try to stump Isaac with a little car trivia, mostly true and false stuff, and because I'm the car guy and Isaac's learning, I'm trying to teach him a little bit about cars. That's kind of the basis of the show here. But I got one for you. Okay. All right, the 58 Ford that we had earlier, man. It's the 58 Ford. It had quad headlights, like 4 headlights in the front. And this is true or false. Now, before 1958, it was illegal to have more than 2 headlights on a car.
True.
Yes, it's true, man. They changed that in 1958. Before that, you had to have one on each side of the car and stuff like that. But somehow, when they changed the law, everybody went apeshit and just started putting 4 headlights on everything. It's like just because they changed the law doesn't mean you have to do it.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, they would have one for the high beams and one on each side for the high beams and one on each side for the low beams.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, here's another true or false. They also made a version of the 58 Ford with a hard top that folded into the trunk. Is that true or false, man?
False.
That is true, man. They folded that big. The trunk would open up, and it was a hard top. It looked like a regular car, and then the top would go back and down into the trunk, and it required 7 electric motors and over 600 feet of wiring.
Oh wow!
And that's not to mention the cables and stuff that they had in the relays and the whole bit. And
how much weight did that add to the car?
I don't know about the weight of it. That's a good question, but I don't really know how much weight it added. But I remember seeing those as a kid, man, and watching the top fold down into there, man, and all those wires and stuff, man. It was like, that's amazing. The Skyliner, man. If that's to restore one of those would have to be tremendous work to try to get that stuff right, man, with all that wiring and all that. But okay, this true or false, man. This Mercedes 190, it was a 1963, and it cost about the same as a 1963 Corvette when they first came out.
False.
True or false?
False.
That's true, man. They both cost about $4,000, man.
Not bad.
So
not bad.
Yeah, not bad. But I actually prefer the '63 Corvette. I loved it with the split window and stuff in the back.
Uh-huh.
But okay, I got one more, man. This 1958 Ford. Was Henry Ford alive when this car was built, or was he dead?
Henry Ford died in 1954, so it is false.
It is false, but he died in 47, man. Had him lingering.
I pulled that out of my ass.
Not a bad guess, though. Not a bad guess. So
I knew he was alive way before that, so there was no way in hell. But anyways, good ones. Oh, is that all? Is that it? Those were good, man. You got me. What was that, 2 and 2 or something? That's good.
Yeah. That's how much of a stump are you this week? You got the first one right. You got the second one wrong.
Third one wrong, and the last one right.
So yeah, you're half a stump.
Half a stump, man. It's all good.
All right, that was Stump Isaac, man.
Stump
play it
Isaac.
every week.
Yeah, you guys got to tune in. And then also, I want you guys to start posting your questions, man. When we post these lives that you guys know that we're coming on, post your questions to the pictures, and we'll be sure to answer them. We got some comments like, "Oh, cool cars! I love you guys," stuff like that. But no questions. It's like you guys don't.
Is that my mom again?
I think it was.
I don't know. She's on the other side of the world. I guess she wants to chat a little bit,
Right.
Good. Yeah, man. Post your cars too. I like to see the picture of your cars and stuff. I like it, man. I like, any of the questions and stuff like that. I'm pretty good with the questions. I can answer a lot of the trivia, but if you guys try to stump me, man, I'll turn into a stump if you need me to. Try to stump Kevin. Let's play that game, man. Send some trivia in.
Cool deal. Awesome. Well, guys, this has been another episode of the K&I Car Show. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe, share us. Peace.